YouTube, VidHead85 here. Thank you so much for joining me, and we're going to talk today. I finished a video here. It's going to be in one of the corners about two women who faced backlash from having a child-free wedding. And I wanted to make this video to follow up because this is an opinion piece that was done in September of 2022, and it reads from the Sydney Morning Herald: if you're invited to a child-free wedding, be an adult about it. So what I want to mention beforehand is that I feel that a child-free wedding is great. I think that it's about what the people want, what the couple wants, and personally, I don't mind children at a wedding. I just don't think that little children at a wedding is the best idea, because all they're going to think about is it's hot, it's bored, and I'm dressed up in a way that I normally wouldn't be. So I think that little kids, like at the wedding, I probably would limit mine to under 12s, or I would probably make the cutoff at 12 and over, because a 12-year-old will likely be able to get more out of the wedding than a 5-year-old. So here we go into this journey. Over the past few weeks, debate has been raging about the ethics of child-free weddings. Is it okay to ban kids from wedding celebrations? And is it fair to expect parents to either find a sitter or miss out? Well, yes, I say as someone who loves children. I even had 3 of my own. I enjoy nothing more than cuddling a newborn or having a chat with a toddler. But you know what else I enjoy quite fervently? Child-free time. I have swum in an adults-only pool at a resort and practically wept with joy. I've sat and read my book on a quiet carriage in a train and appreciated every peaceful second. I've gone to dinner parties, sans kids, and had great conversations over a glass of wine. It doesn't seem to me to be particularly controversial to have age-restricted events. I mean, my 14-year-old daughter doesn't want anyone over the age of 15 at her party. So why can't we adults have child-free parties too? Sure, but weddings don't fall into that category, people argue. Weddings are about love and family, and kids are the epitome of both. Well, no. Weddings aren't about family, and they're not really even about love. Weddings are about the couple and their vision of their special day. They might want a fancy black tie event. They might want a breezy shoeless function on a beach. They might want a destination wedding in some far-flung off location, or they might want an adults-only affair. This feels extremely reasonable to me. After all, little kids are cute, but they're not just ornamental. Their presence completely changes the energy of a function. And yes, it's true, kids can change the energy in delightful ways. I once attended the church wedding of a teacher who invited her entire 4th grade class, and the rows of kids in their best clothes beaming up at the bride made my heart sing. But kids can change the energy of a function in ways that are loud and chaotic. At the same beautiful church wedding, things denigrated pretty quickly. By the end of the ceremony, several kids were giggling and fidgeting and kicking chairs in front of them. Though I did my best to quiet them, they would not be quieted. This isn't surprising. Adult functions are challenging for young children. Sure, some rare specimens will sit nicely at the table in their stiff party clothes, eat their expensive chicken and vegetables, and listen politely to the speeches. But most kids will become bored and restless, get cranky when they're tired, turn their noses up at the food, and ask repeatedly to go home. Many will run around the venue, pull at the tablecloth, stick their finger at the wedding cake, and trip over the oldies on the dance floor. Kids can be absolutely adorable. They can also be annoying, noisy, and even disruptive. For the parents of young kids, formal functions can be exhausting. It's tricky juggling childcare in a frock or tuxedo while making polite conversation and attempting to eat. As well behaved as your kids may be, you cannot be fully present, you cannot relax, and you worry constantly about toilet emergencies and tantrums. I would argue that child-free weddings aren't just acceptable, they are an absolute gift to parents. I do understand that not every parent can afford a babysitter, and that some parents don't feel comfortable leaving their kids with other people. I do get that, but come on. There are reasons that like qualified babysitters exist, and like parents aren't the only people who can babysit. Parents aren't the only people who can take care of kids. Okay. But that doesn't mean they should foist the energy of their children on a couple who may not enjoy it. If the happy couple's vision for an evening doesn't include grizzling babies and marauding toddlers, then parents will have to just make arrangements for their offspring or sit the wedding out. I adore little kids. I adore weddings. And a tiny flower boy, girl, or page boy is a joy to behold. But sometimes enjoying kids and weddings separately is the best celebration of all. I totally agree with this. This is wonderful. I feel that, yeah, it's about the couple and their wedding, and this is their wedding. So if they want no kids, no kids. I don't care. You know that's something that this is about the couple who is getting married. This is not about someone and their kids. All right. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. See you soon.